I'm okay.
I forgot why I had an ass suit.
What did they ask me?
I don't forgot.
Oh.
Oh, you tied your dad?
No, not yet. Still, I haven't talked to him. He called yesterday, but my phone was like, I didn't get a phone call from him.
I was just call see how you doing today.
I'm okay.
Why you depressed?
I don't know.
Seems like you depressed today.
No, I'm fine.
Huh?
I said, no, I'm fine. I'm cleaning my bracelet.
Oh, okay.
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 It's, it's funny because my mom always knows when something's wrong. And my mom definitely knew that something was wrong with me. I'm trying not to cry because I don't want to cry. I've been crying for like 2 days. And I don't really want to edit this video. I don't really have to edit a lot, but I'm just, I'm sad. You can tell that something's wrong because like people legitly just keep asking me if I'm okay, and I honestly don't know. Like yesterday, I was just like boo-hoo crying, and I didn't, like, I couldn't stop. Um, Yesterday was my birthday, and just like always, it went, I don't want to say it went horribly because the people that I was around yesterday tried their best to just like not make it go so wrong, but it went bad. And why it was going bad yesterday, I'm just telling myself, I'm like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. And I kept like crying, and I don't know, it's because I'm like really sad. This is my last year in my 20s, just turned 29, and oh what, but I am like so sad. And again, like I don't really know a big reason on why I say, I know a little reason on why I'm sad and I can't stop crying and whatever the case may be, but I don't really know like a huge reason why. But it's just crazy that every year I always be trying to have these like huge expectations for my birthday, and every year the expectations go down and down. Like every year the expectations just get lower and lower, and I'm like, you know, trying not to have like these huge expectations on what I want to do or who I want to be around and how I want people to celebrate me. I just, you know, happy that I'm alive and that I am here, honestly, and I'm not doing horribly, and I have a roof over my head, and I eat really good, and you know, I have people around me, family, that love me and everything, and it's just like, I don't know. So yesterday for my birthday, you know, I tried to keep it really simple yesterday. Like I didn't want to have like this huge dinner or have like invite all these people over because like honestly, every year I try to do that. It always ends horribly. And I did kind of still try to have something where I invited people over. And honestly, nobody showed up. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm that kid that post that goes viral on Facebook where this kid in like the third grade invites everybody to his party and nobody comes. But honestly, that's how it feels. And I personally cooked so much freaking food. Like, I cooked so much food because anybody that knows me knows that I'm like a great host. Like, it's when I can't be, and I'm like a great host. So I'm like, okay, people are coming to my house for my birthday, like a early birthday thing. It was like a couple of days before my birthday. I'm like, people are coming over. I'm gonna cook all this food. I spent so much freaking money, all this food for the people to tell me, oh yeah, I'm kind of coming, or yeah, I'm gonna be there, and then like not show up. So like, I'm sitting there with my boyfriend, my cousin, and my boyfriend invited his friends because like his friends will always show up for him, or his people will always show up for him. And the only person I can almost guarantee that will show up for me every single time is my cousin. And honestly, she's not my real cousin. She's like, we're not cousins by blood. And I call her my cousin because I have known this girl my whole life. Like, she is my longest friend. And I've known her since I was like 2 or 3. And I'm 29, so just imagine how long that is. And my mom and her mom are best friends. So you can just always, like, I call her my cousin. And she came over yesterday and she got me some balloons and she got me a card. And it says, old friends are the best friends. And you're getting the best there every year. So, like, and she let her kids sign the card and everything. So, it was just, like, really sweet. But, of course, she showed up yesterday to, to whatever I invite, she's always there. Like, even being a mother, a single mother, she's, like, always there. So, I'm like, okay, dang, like, reflecting on it. And I'm looking and I'm like, damn, I really don't have any friends. Like, I be want to go do brunch and hang out and have girly days and go shopping and shit like that. And I'm like, I cannot do that. Like, I legitimately send this out every single day. And I work on my work and I work on my content, but it's like, I want to go outside sometimes. I legitimately just sit in the house. Everybody and watches my Instagram stories or whatever. I'm like, oh, I know she just been in the house every single day with that cat. Like, and so basically, what the straw that broke the camel back yesterday, or why it broke down so hard, was that, you know, you invite people to come to stuff and nobody can show up. Okay, that's fine. You know, people are not obligated to like be there for you all the time. Like, you know, you're an adult. Like, you know, be right by yourself. So, you know, that was that. And then so I just, again, I wanted to keep it very, very simple for my birthday, like super simple. So I just was like, okay, I just want to go to Topgolf. Like, it's Tuesday, Topgolf is like half off. Everybody knows that. And it was like, you know, it's not gonna be busy. It's gonna be just like a chill, real chill vibe. My boyfriend was coming and my cousin was coming. It's what you need to know because other people couldn't make it. They had other obligations or whatever the case may be. So of course my cousin was coming. She brought her son. And my boyfriend was coming. He invited his friends, but again they had other obligations. So it was just gonna be the 3 of us. Like, it's always are. Like, I know my cousin be tired of like third wheeling with me and my boyfriend would go places. Because even if we're go like bowling or something, we invite her. Because again, I want her to like get out and have fun too, being a single mother. But I also don't want to just like keep third wheeling her to like all our events. So, oh yeah. So we get to Top Golf. And Topgolf is like near our house. Like, it's literally like walk, like I guess probably like a 3-4 minute car ride up the street. So we get to Topgolf, and Topgolf is like, oh, it's gonna be a 4 or 5 hours wait. Of course it is. On a Tuesday. Never we've been there on Tuesday plenty of times, never heard that before. And we look at them like, oh those all those boots are empty, so what do they talk about? Whatever. So they're like, oh what else you wanna do? I'm like, putt shack. They just opened Atlanta, mini golf, let's go play mini golf. Call them before we even get there. It's like, oh yeah, we're booked for the whole day or whatever. Tuesday. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So they was like, okay, well, what else? I'm like, okay, it's this new bowling alley. Let's go to the new bowling alley. We drive all the way there, which is not near our house. The other two places was the bowling alley is like, it's not far, but it's probably like 15 minutes from my house. We get there. We get out the car, we're walking. The security guard says, I'm just gonna tell you this before you even get like closer. You can't bring the balloons, you can't bring the gate. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We put it in the car. Oh, and we stopped serving alcohol and food. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, this cannot be serious. Like, but this cannot be happening. So, um, that's like, okay, well, let's go get food. Like, you know, let's go get food. Like, don't cry, you know. And I'm not the kind of person that just be crying all the time, but I'm also PMSing, so like that's just like let me just point that out. I'm also PMSing too, so like that's probably like a really big reason on why I'm crying so much and why I'm so fucking emotional, because I'm also PMSing and it's that time of month. So they was like, okay, well, like, you know, let's go get food. Like, let's go get food. We're supposed to get food anyway after we play. After we come from Top Golf. Like, Top Golf's food there, but we was gonna all go to dinner. So I'm like, at this point, because we supposed to went Korean barbecue, I'm like, at this point, let's just find something around here because I'm already over it, and I'm over it. I'm really over it. So we go to like this steak place that's right there at the where we was, and we go inside and we're like, oh, you can't bring the balloons. Like, okay, that's fine. So we took the balloons back to the car. There was no wait, so we got seated right away. The food was good, everything. I had a steak and it was really good. But I'm looking around and I'm watching all these big party of people, and they was also celebrating birthdays. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing girlfriends walk in with their friends and stuff like that. And I don't know why I don't have that, and why I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't. I guess I'm part of the reason. I mean, I'm still, cordial and cool with a lot of people I went to high school with, but they just like not. I don't know. Like I don't know. We just don't hang out and stuff like that. Like I don't know, but honestly, I just been a lot sad lately. A lot of depressed and a lot of crying and emotional, and stuff just isn't going how it's supposed to be. Even then, like, this is the first time ever in years, like, my nails are not done and my toes are hot. If y'all see my toes, like, I need medi pedi bad. Like, it's just, I don't know. Then so like we came home yesterday, like around 9 something on my birthday, very early. Of course, it's Tuesday though. We came home and we just chilled. My cousin had to go. She had to go get the kids to bed, so my cousin had to leave. And I just come in the room, this room right here, and then I step on a mirror and break a mirror. And I'm like, oh my freaking God. Like, I was on like FaceTime with one of my friends, and she's in New York, but like I'm on FaceTime with her and I'm just like crying, and she's like, stop crying. So I go to my boyfriend, I'm like, I just need a hug. Like I just need a hug. Like just hug me, because like I just need a hug. And so he's just telling me, like, he's just trying to ensure me everything is okay. Like, these things are like out of your control. There's nothing you can do about these. There's nothing you can control about the places being booked. And you can't really just control the friends that you do and don't have. Like, you can't make somebody be your friend or make somebody hang out with you and all this other stuff. Like, you could just basically just live your life. And I'm trying, but again, I'm a very emotional. I'm a Cancer, so But you know, my boyfriend's trying his best to make it up to me. So right now, I'm supposed to be getting dressed because we're going out with a couple of his friends. And again, like his friends, he has so many freaking friends. And his friends are like down, whatever. They always hang out with me, obviously, because I'm his girlfriend. But, you know, like, it's not the same as having your own friend. So I just want to get dressed right now because we're supposed to be going to go. He's going to take me shopping and cheer me up. And we're supposed to go and hang with his friends. So I'm supposed to be here getting dressed and everything. So I am about to get dressed. I'm about to go get in the shower first, though. But, I just didn't want him to see me crying again because he's just gonna be like, babe, stop crying. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we're about to go hang out with his friends, and you know, he's trying to plan something every day for the rest of the week because he's like, okay, when's the Tuesday? So he did get reservations for Top Golf, but it's not the Top Golf near our house. It's the other one that's much farther away. But he made reservations for that Top Golf, and he's like, okay, well, we going because I made reservations. And he's like, okay, well, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And my cousin's like, well, you know, I would take you to brunch this weekend. Like, people are trying to cheer me up, but it's me being stuck in my own head and just being overly emotional about stuff. Like, even like I'm filming on this camera. My friend just got this camera, the Sunny ZV-1, and I really wanted this camera, so you know, my boyfriend got me this camera and all this other stuff, but I don't know, like, I should be sad on not having friends. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm a grown up. Like, but I don't know. I just been sad lately. I wanted to film this. I don't even know what else. Like, I'm gonna get dressed, you know, and I'm trying not to cry for the rest of the day. We want to go and spend time with my boyfriend and his friends and try to enjoy my birthday week. And I'm not gonna cry anymore. But I just feel like this was just something I had to get out because I didn't even tell my cousin because my cousin would have did a U-turn so fast and came back. She would have been yelling at me, but like in a good way. She'd be like, why the fuck are you crying? Like, bruh. Last year in my 20s. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to go get dressed and try to enjoy the rest of my birthday week, the rest of my day. Yeah. Happy birthday to me. Bye, y'all.